Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to make perfect Kaopiak noodles and of course broth and fried garlic. Grill 1 big onion and 3 cloves of garlic. Gonna cut up a whole chicken. Sorry. Luckily here in Fresno we have a place that sells brown chicken. Before you cut up the chicken, boil a large pot of water, about 5 quarts or enough just to cover the chicken. After it's been roasted, I want to peel it. Peel the garlic, smash it, and then put it in the broth. For my broth, I always use 3 things. So grilled onions, grilled garlic, and cilantro root. And some salt. I'm gonna check on it in 30 to 40 minutes. All right, now while that is cooking, we are going to chop up our cilantro and our onions and boil the hot water. I'm gonna show you how to make perfect Kaopiak noodles. All right, usually I do it by eye, but I'm gonna measure it for you guys today. I have about 3 cups of water. We're gonna boil it, and then sometimes you're not gonna need all of it. Sometimes you're gonna need more of it. So I'm gonna show you what kind of consistency you want in the dough. I would suggest for everyone to get a scale at their house because sometimes your recipes calls for exact measurements. So now this is rice flour. You want half of it. It comes in 16 ounces, so that means 8 ounces of rice flour. All right, I have 8 ounces. Put that in a bowl. And this one is also 16. I need a third of it. So I have to divide 16 by 3. And if you measure it out, you're gonna want to measure it at 5.3333. We could round it up to 5.34. Put it away, but we still need the rice flour. We need that whenever we roll out our dough. Guys, this saran wrap really makes my life so much easier whenever I'm cooking because I make a whole heap of mess and I can clean it up real quick. All right, I got my gloves. Gloves help your hands with the heat and the sticky dough. The water is really hot. My water just got done boiling. Little by little. Make sure you have a paddle in hand so that you could smash the water into the flour without having to use your hands. I twirl it around and make sure it goes into the... After it has cooled down a little bit, I make sure it goes use your fingers to mix in the water and the dough. Pour the water in little by little. Usually I have somebody pouring this, but I'm home alone right now, so nobody's here to pour. Well, my husband usually pours it. Okay, so you're gonna mix it all in, and you should kind of feel a little wetness. Gonna make it a little bit wet. Okay, still needs a little bit more. The dough is ready when you start kneading it in and it sticks together. It took me about 5 to 4 minutes of constantly kneading. Okay, you see how it's forming? So it's a lot of kneading. Now you see how it's coming together and taking the flour from the sides as well. That's when you know it's good. And when you need more power, you just have to do it on the floor. All right, I'm back. So whenever you knead, you want to take the palm of your hand. You knead just like you do a regular dough, like that. Now you want to get a fistful of dough, a little bit less than a baseball, nice and oval, so that it will make a rectangle shape when you roll it out. Okay, alrighty. You get a napkin. Not soak it, but slightly wet it. And then you're gonna put it over. It won't dry out. So it was at 3 cups, and now I have, well, I would say 3 cups and then minus 200 milliliters as well. Now I could put it on the counter, but then I'd have to clean the whole counter. And remember our flour that we have? We're gonna take our flour and we're gonna sprinkle it on here. And put some flour on the roller as well. All right. Start rolling it the long way. When the ends get smaller than the middle, turn it to the side and slightly slant your roller. And do the edges. And it feels like it's a little sticky. Put a little bit more flour in there. Little by little. Dust off your knife and slightly dust off the top and bottom of your dough. Cut your noodle size the way you like it. I like mine to be about 1/4 of an inch big, or a little bit less than that. Place your noodles in a separate container with a lid and then dust it off with the rice flour so it doesn't stick together. All right, the chicken's done and it's time to shred it. We're gonna let this cool first and then we're gonna shred it. In the meantime, I'm going to make my fried garlic. That's all it takes. Now we are going to fry it. We have guests over. Our little baby, the little baby girl, Ava. Time to shred the chicken. Oh, this is so good. Lightly shredded, especially the ones that has the bones on the thighs. Just really little. But the one that I do shred is the breast. The skin is really big, so I'll take the skin, put it to the side, then I'll chop it up in smaller pieces. Checking up on my garlic too. I better hurry up and shred before my garlic starts burning. I like to slice the skin because I don't like big chunks of skin. Okay, you could just rough chop the skin. A little small one. It's not super little. Do the noodles.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
When the garlic has this color, you want to turn it off because it's still going to keep on cooking.
I found it.
That's the little baby.
Chop up your gizzards, your green onions, and cilantro.
Here it is, perfect fried garlic. Noodles are done. Look at how pretty this is. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and sticky. I swear these are like perfect noodles, guys.
Cook your noodles for about 5 minutes in boiling water.
Now we're gonna get the meat. You want a lot of meat, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this broth. So yummy. Alright, there you go. Can't wait to eat this. Huh? Ooh, so good. That brown chicken has so much flavor. Good, guys. Noodles are perfect. Nice and sticky.